Oh, there's perk as well. I should try to save a dice for that as well, I guess. Okay, went down by one. Are we starving? This time you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring, surrounds you. For a moment you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions, as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into the millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Even though you have no eyes, no sight, you see/feel the map of the station. No, not the map of the station, but the map of its connections. It is a looped cloud with spokes and spires that jut out into space. It is an ingrown thing full of obsolete loops and severed pathways. It is a system, a map, and a territory all at once. You notice a tugging feeling pulling at you insistently, as if it were a small child. Somehow it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours, all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second and you feel it waiting there, the station splayed out across your mind. A storm of connective nodes waiting to be explored, and then it is gone. And we are starving. We got decent dice at least, but we have no energy. We have no energy. How do we get food? Because we have no energy. I feel like food is something they should teach us how to get. Okay. And I can't move. Oh, there is more to it. Okay, I just had to use the ASW. Okay. AWSD. Oh, okay. Bright market. Ooh. Oh, we have to use dice for this as well. Okay, but I need to find food as quickly as possible. Passage into low end. Rotunda, wet dock, old dock terminal. Okay. I think the market is my best chance. Why wonder when there are hundreds of people that live and work within the bright market? All you need is courage to approach them. Danger? Plus local knowledge. You end up at a drink stall debating the finer points of the Solheim collapse. You try to remember all the tips your companions offer you. Local knowledge. Okay. So both of these are unavailable. Okay. Plus drive. New drive discovered. Oh, street food vendor. I think we found some food, finally. Oh, sorry. My old chair is creaking and making noises, sorry. Memphis is busy, his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok, his other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red flecked dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. Approach. You join the queue. It's mostly made of off-duty salvages, vac suits unzipped and rolled down to expose stained vests, grubby mods, a lattice of scars and tattoos. They discuss the best food on the eye, the best drink, comparing notes on bright market dives, their words cut through with heavy spacer slang. Eventually it's your turn, and you shuffle to the front. Emphys speaks in a deep, even tone without looking up. First try is free. Thank you. It's incredible. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy the smoke makes your ice water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire. Ooh, we like bonfires around here. And your skin hardens in its glare. I know you sleepers, Emphys says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. Hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. Tell him a story? You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container and the endless cycles spent within it. Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had but can never forget. You tell him that the ice excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually you tail off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more, he smiles. But next time, you pay. He slams a heavy hand against the button on the burner's side and it shuts off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the wok. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back. Oh, now we have energy. Nice. Slum Doctor. Sounds like the best kind of doctor. Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You were thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you are here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying hab block. They have all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, your body, will... You suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself. Try to look inside. You lean against the doorframe and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. Yeah, you gotta love it when the doctor is working from an apartment. That sounds great. You lean in and see amber light filtering through a far doorway, screened with plastic sheeting beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you awake. Wait your turn, he growls. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway and you catch a distant voice. Send the next one in, Toshiro. The enforcer jerks his head and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the bright marker-sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above, and for a moment you are transfixed by the motion. Come, sit, calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turned away, replacing the plastic sheeting of the frame of a simple folding bed. You make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak. They blink and then quickly regain their composure. Please sit. They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face. How long have you been on the station? They ask. The scanner still to their eye. A few cycles. They nod. It's good you came to me. They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything. That's a fair assumption. They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Your body is dying, they say it without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. SNARP doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. Prevent bodies like yours, frames as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case, escaping. They built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNARP remains the sole producer of. They look up. Sound familiar? Yep. Good. That may help. They swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble. I'm sorry, Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else. Emulations like you, sleepers as most people you know aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. They focus hard on the inspection of your arm, and SNARP has no reason to release stabilizer into the market. Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know little of this is of use to you. They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something. Anything. Sabine turns to face you. I may be able to help. They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. You saw Toshiro outside? You nod. He works for my benefactor, Yatagan. They are influential in the low end. They give me this space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds. They look away. But Yatagan has connections. Smugglers from the Starwood Belt, mercenaries working for the corporations on Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance. Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it. Why help me? Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead. You nod and leave, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof. See if you can see their face, but the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd. Okay, well, we have a little bit of energy now, so we can... Hardware exchange. What is this? Play the exchange. The flow of chits and components in the exchange is complex, but a sharp eye and some tight trades can net you a good margin. Ooh. I think I want to come back and try this when I have like a 5 or 6 at least, but input 1 scrap components. I don't think I have that at the moment, so okay. Right, so here we have build a ship mind. Let's talk of a fabricator owned by the Ort Exchange. With that and a few fragments, you could build a ship mine core. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that later, maybe. Okay, but I feel like we should probably... What is this? Wet dock. There's nothing there. Okay. Steel dock plans. Ooh. Avalanche security has a plan. Stealing them would be the fastest way to get to know this place. I don't think we need to do that. And not necessarily. That sounds a bit scary. Yeah, let's try this. You don't have connections, but you do have skills. If you can get a shipbuilder to notice them, you might be in. Or we can haul materials. You can only gain favor by grabbing a lot of materials and asking the nearest yard and where to take them. We will get a 5. But it's danger, which means if we get neutral here, that'll be negative for us. So I'm not sure I want to do that. But let's do here then, maybe, or let's try. Yep. Oh, it worked. Nice. +5 cryo. +2 for yard hand. The only way to get to know the shipyard is to work there. No tourists here. Nah, we're not going to be a tourist. Don't worry about it. All right. We do get +1 there, so we can always try this. And this is safe as well, so it should be fine, hopefully. Unless we mess it up. +5 cryo. Negative outcome. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we no longer have any dice. So can we... Oh, we can. Order fungus. Emphasis spiced fungus is one of few things potent enough to stimulate your limited taste sensors. It's incredible stuff. Plus energy, plus fungus fan. Yeah, Emphis doesn't trust people easily, but he notices his regular customers in his own quiet way. Oh, nice. Okay. We don't have any more dice, so but we are full up on food and everything, so we should be safe to rest now. Ah, I forgot we have this. Dang it. I forgot this again. Alright. We'll end cycle 2